beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty, above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed His grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea, from sea to...
Today with my cousin Earl. Yeah.
Earl Smith from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
All right.
There you go, yeah.
Yes, sir.
All the way down here from Grand Rapids. And he is going to, today, he's going to churn some butter for us. How many of you have ever had homemade butter? Did you try your butter this morning?
I did.
Was it good?
Excellent. Just excellent.
Do you need more salt? No, we don't have no salt. Do you need salt for this one?
Yes.
I'll get it.
Just need a pinch of salt.
Just a pinch of salt. See, my mom's here, and she's going to help us out. Say hi, Mom.
Yeah, I'm going to help out already.
Mom, you've had a lot of these people, a lot of our viewers been praying for you.
Well,
Yes.
thank you very much. I appreciate it. I need all the prayers I can get,
Amen.
especially when these people come down from Grand Rapids.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Mom's going to get us a pinch of sugar, but Earl, I'm going to let you go ahead and tell us about this churn, how you come about it, and what you've got to do to make butter. And we're going to make some butter, right?
Yes. Wow. Anyway, the story is that my grandma from Bohemia came over to the country with a square one and a square jar, wooden paddles, all that good stuff. And then
Sorry, just hand it
the
over.
aunts were cleaning it up, and
Thank you.
her daughters, and they happened to not put it together right, and one of them picked it up, and the glass fell off and hit the floor and broke into pieces, and she was just heartbroken because it came all the way over from Bohemia. But at any rate, Casey heard the story and picked this up for me, and to my surprise and chagrin, and now we're going to make some butter with it. And
All
we did
right.
try it last night. Took a little while, but we didn't have the butter at room temperature, not the butter, the cream. So this time we're trying it with cream room temperature, so that it should work a little quicker. Last night it took almost an hour. I
Yeah.
think.
about
So the
45
cream
minutes.
needs to be room
Temperature. They said they say in the directions. We didn't read the directions. Okay, Earl and I didn't read the
I'll let you
directions.
pour.
But everybody else read the directions. But we
Oh, we gotta take the
it won't come out.
Yes.
Oh, it's got a hole in it.
That
A plug in it.
Oh, maybe it isn't that thick.
It's already butter.
Parquet.
Yeah, parquet butter. No, parquet. Okay, this is a 1 pint, and it's heavy whipping cream. Now, when Earl gets back home, he's going to go to one of his neighbors, local farmers, and get some real cream off the dairy farm, and make some butter with it. Now here's your salt. I don't know how much salt you put in.
Just a little pinch of salt.
I'll let you hold that.
Hold that.
And we put a little dash of salt there.
Just a little bit of salt.
I guess that's a pinch.
Yeah.
And now this lid, we got to be real careful with, don't we, Earl?
Yes, we do.
Because it just snaps on. It does not screw on.
So if you
Oh,
pick it up by
wow.
this handle, it can fall apart.
Oh, that's not
Which would make a
good.
big mess here.
Yeah.
And we've discovered that. And then it's just crank. Crank, crank, crank. Here we go again, Earl.
Yes. Get my right knee for the job, the left knee here. And you can't hold it up here,
Your
of course.
cover's out there on the counter. Your cat. I know where it is. I'm looking for it.
And now, Earl, is this all you do to it? Do you have to do anything else to make this butter?
Well, you can turn it this way and use your other hand and go backwards. Or you can shake it a little bit, maybe tilt it to the right or left. But no, you don't have to do anything in particular. It's just cranking it.
Well, Steve, when we were making that last night, it took us a while, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
And so we were already thinking of ways to mount that to a board and put an electric motor on it. And
What about a drill motor?
well, that was suggested.
Yeah.
But you don't want it to go too fast because you'll sling it all over the
Yeah,
place.
that's true.
And that lid doesn't fasten on there. So I suggested getting a big hose clamp and put
Oh, you
put
could.
it on that lid, yeah,
Yeah,
and
that would
squeeze
lock
that
it.
thing on there, you know, and that would really help hold that thing tight.
There's down there, Casey, beside the chair is a board. And if he wants to put his legs together and sit
Oh yeah,
on
here,
that
you
board,
want to do that?
put your legs
would
together.
that- would
and
that
sit
help?
on it.
Get your own table.
Oh,
Oh,
my
look at
goodness.
there. They set up just like high cotton now.
See, now if I spill anything, it's gonna go right
It's
on
gonna
me
go
instead
right
of
there.
all over the sofa and the carpet. Oh, boy.
So now we crank. So Earl, tell us a little bit about where you live up there in Michigan.
Boy, we live out in Middleville, Michigan, which is not too far from Gun Lake. We just got done hosting Camp Host at Gun Lake for the month of May, which was very different. It got us out of our box, going out there and working with the campers. And you're supposed to do a little detail as far as running around, checking the campsites and the fire pits, making sure they're clean, all that kind of stuff. And with the COVID, you're supposed to be making sure everything's picked up, don't leave things around, walk the dog. And everybody, you know, all these new people with campers and stuff, they must get a dog with every camper. There's a dog all over.
It comes, the salesman gets,
Yes,
the
yes.
salesman has puppies.
Yes.
That's why they hand out dogs with their campers.
But it was quite fun. The guy next door to us caught fish every day,
Wow.
but he's one of those 10%ers that gets 90% of the fish, and I'm one of those 90%ers and get 10%.
Yeah.
And we did catch a dogfish. That was kind of interesting.
People down here don't know what a dogfish is.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a snakehead. Some people call them a snakehead, but they have a dorsal fin that goes all the way around the top and along the back and down up the belly, and they're really a fast fish. And they're more prehistoric, I think.
They really are kind of prehistoric. And you have to bleed them.
Really?
Yeah, a man told me, used to live with us, Wayne, he said a dogfish, you cut its throat, okay, and hang it up on a clothesline
Yes.
and just let it bleed. They're full of blood real bad.
Wow.
And hang it up and you have to bleed it out to make it, before you can cook it and eat it. But you can't cook them and eat them, and they're good. Of course, I think he ate everything, didn't he?
Yeah, he
Probably.
did.
I just hear they're kind of bony, maybe.
They're very bony. They're good smoking fish. Put it in a smoker.
Everything's good smoked.
Yes. Speaking
Like
of
deep
smoking, we're fixing to do a turkey here in just a little while.
Do they have any pike?
Yes, there were some people that caught pike, and people were catching walleye.
Oh,
They were doing
yes.
quite good with the walleye.
Which
Of course,
one's the
they
best
never
eating?
showed me the walleye. They just told me about the walleye.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Pike,
Fishtail.
pike are real bony. You need to fillet pike.
Oh,
Northern pike. That's really what they are. Northern pike.
Oh, they're
And you
delicious.
don't put your hand near their mouth.
Oh, No, it's good to use pliers.
Oh, they can buy
Keep
it.
your fingers.
Oh, they got a like almost like a duck bill for a mouth, and it's full of teeth that point back in like a shark. But it's,
Oh, wow.
it's just full of teeth, and you do not put your hand near their mouth because they snap like a snake.
One fellow named Carl actually had some pictures of a black moccasin. And it had some silver stripes on the side, I believe it looked like to me. But anyway, and he said it was brown. To me in the picture it looked black. But it was about 4 foot long and about so big around. And it had a bass in its mouth, and it was stuck in
Oh,
its
wow.
mouth. And that snake would slither over to the 8-foot post that they had along the shore of the channel, and they would tie their boats up there. Well, that snake would go up there and hit that with that fish, trying to drive that fish down its mouth.
Wow.
And he caught a picture of that. That's pretty crazy.
Wow.
That's neat.
And there was other brown water snakes out there, which the kids had fun with the snakes. The granddaughters were even chasing them down at the beach.
I don't do snakes.
They didn't catch them, but
Are they poisonous?
no,
Okay.
no. But I guess if they bite you, they might have some bacteria in their mouth or something. Like
Yeah, yeah.
that. Nobody got bit by them, so it's just odd to see all that activity. And the Canadian geese are out there swimming up and down the channel, and then
Wow.
they make a mess, so they try to keep them out in the water and try to scoot them out to the big lake instead of in the channel.
Wow.
Have you got butter yet?
Yeah, you want to tell them about the different consistencies here?
Well, last night we wanted to try it out, so we discovered it gets frothy and kind of thick, foamy kind of, and it starts thick, and then all of a sudden it gets chunky.
See, it's getting kind of thick right now, and then it's going to get thicker, and then it will coagulate.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Coagulate, yeah, and all of a sudden it gets chunky, and then you got buttermilk on top of that.
Yes.
And you-
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
Oh,
drain-
really?
That's
Yeah,
what will be left.
yeah, that's what you
Wow.
have left. You drain the buttermilk off, and then you got the butter.
So is the buttermilk going to be like in a
It's
liquid form?
regular buttermilk. Yeah,
What if you started out with buttermilk?
You can't.
you can't do that. You got to
Okay.
start out with heavy whipping cream or
Is it-
cream off the milk.
That's kind of one of those terms like calling an expressway the parkway.
Yeah.
When they call it buttermilk and the butter's gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it's the milk from the butter.
Yes.
Last night, when we churned,
Sit there, Norman.
he used about the same amount.
I did,
I don't
yes.
think I
And-
got it free for
And this
Tim.
is
Just
the
give me a
buttermilk that is left off of the butter once the butter was made. And it smells like buttermilk.
Wow.
Yeah, don't throw it away, it's good for.
No. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
good
can't-
for cornbread, isn't
Can't
it?
throw it away. And
Yeah.
here's
Yeah.
here's the butter that we made, but we're gonna continue making
It's
butter.
thickening up right now. It's
Wow.
kind of like pudding
Oh,
right now.
it is, isn't it?
Yes. So
Wow.
I don't
How's
know,
your
it's getting
arms
hard to
doing?
crank, so I'll have to have Casey take over here because he's gonna have to crank.
That's amazing.
No, it's doing
Yeah.
pretty good. It's
So what are you eating?
I tried last night's butter.
Is it?
Boy, is it ever good.
Wow.
How you coming over there? You've almost got it, don't
I
you?
think we're.
So does the
have it here.
consistency stay together?
Yeah,
Yeah.
here.
I mean-
I can show you this.
Okay, let me get a close up of that.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty above the fruit God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea, from sea to shining sea.
it burning.
The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Well, folks, we're setting up for a night cook. We're gonna do a night cook, and I bet you know what it is. Trying to get these gloves on, boy, when it's hard when your hands are sweaty. But it's nice and cool outside. It's humid, but it's cool. But I don't like to do anything without my gloves on. Well, if you're new to the channel, let me welcome you. My name is Casey. They call me Poppy Casey, and this is my channel, and I want to welcome you. I want to ask you if you will subscribe and hit the like button if you like what you see, and if you like this content and want more of it. It helps us out. And so if you would do that, I would greatly appreciate that. That's awesome. So so let's get started here. I hope you all can see me here. I'm just gonna hello. I'm gonna leave that there for right now. I'm gonna take this stuff out here. I got celery, and I've got carrots, and I got my knife. Got my big pot here. This is a 16-quart stainless steel pot, and in here I've got 2 packages of chicken thighs. This one's got 4.82 pounds in it, and this one's got 4.29, so real close. And I want to pull this over here just a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and put our chicken in here. So I'm going to put this down here. Wow, I used a good plastic on that stuff. There's one thigh. These are still kind of frozen. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6 in this package. Put this in the dumpster. not in the bush right now yet. We just gotta improvise. I can wipe some of the dirt off. There we go. Let's just whack just a little bit more off here. Uh-oh, got that on the car. We're going to sacrifice a piece or two here. There. This part here is my favorite part. That's the heart. I love it. All right. My recipe for chicken noodle soup is very easy. Turn that on high. Celery, carrots, and onion. Now, a lot of people will cut that in half. I like the big pieces. So we're just going to slice it. Normally I cut it a little thicker, but I'm going to try and slice these a little thinner. They'll cook a little bit faster that way. Now the reason why I'm holding my hand over the end is so it won't fly. There, it wants to get away from you. Alright, that's all the carrots, all the celery. Now, as Justin Wilson would used to say, onions. We gotta get onions. I don't know if y'all can see me or not. See the table? I guess that's a little better. Aim. Normally I only put about 1 onion in there, but these are kind of small, so I'm actually going to put like 3 onions in this batch. Okay. Wow, that peeled off easy. Put that out in the yard. Okay, I'm just gonna chunk these up. Real simple like, see, like that. And it's, alright, let's check our chicken here. She's at a rolling boil. And we're going to turn it down here just a little bit. Oh, we turned it off. Don't want to do that. Turn it down that way. There we go. All right, we got to put this onion down in the bag. All right. Now, clean everything up. Alrighty. Let's see here. Clean up our work surface. Alrighty. Now, we're going to take all this chicken out. I'm sure it's done. No, it ain't done yet. We're going to poke it down in there. Alright, we pretty much got it all covered now. Let's bring her back to a good rolling boil. Alright. We'll just let her boil for a few minutes. Okay, I got the chicken out and I poured the vegetables in here and I put some pepper in there. We're going to put just a little bit more salt.
You're gonna choke that pepper, huh?
Well, and I've already put 1 bottle of Worcestershire sauce in there, but I'm going to add another bottle.
Are you gonna add the whole bottle?
Sure. Big pot, big bottle.
Wow.
Probably not the whole bottle. That ain't gonna cut it.
Uh-oh.
That ain't gonna cut it. There we go.
I told Kenneth about moving that tennis ball.
Oh, what'd he say?
He said, I can do that. I said, can you do it with an egg? He said, no, I can't do it with no egg. But he said he could do it with a tennis ball.
Well, we're gonna do it with an egg, because that's the challenge. An egg.
Is it?
That's the challenge. Because eggs break.
Oh, yeah.
And you can squeeze it and break it. You can bump it and break it. Eggs break.
What if you use a boiled egg?
And that ain't fair. That ain't fair. You gotta do it according to the challenge. All right. Bring this back to her. Did you, Joe? Joe said he tried it with a little rock the other day.
Oh, really? How'd it go?
He said he was halfway successful.
All right. Well, that's good practice anyway.
Okay. All right, got that going. There's my bubbling on one side there. If I
Well,
need
it's
to,
going to cook to one side at a time.
what if I need to move it over? Give it a stir. just a minute here. Let's do this, Brother Steve. While you're doing that, we'll shine a little light on the subject. There. Is that better for the camera?
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock.
Now you got your oats and barley in there, don't you?
Yeah. Big chunk of chicken. Done. Let's see if the noodles are done.
They're done already?
Yep.
Wow.
Try you that carrot, brother.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Is it good?
Mm-hmm. A little bit firm and loaded with flavor. Find a piece of celery. There's a piece right there. Hard to see with that light.
Actually, it's picking that soup up real good.
Is it?
Yep.
Well,
How many quarts is that?
16 quarts.
16 quart.
And it's got probably 14 quarts. Yeah, maybe 12, 13 quarts. I started out with a gallon of water. And gallon of water, and and I also put 1 box of chicken stock.
Oh yeah, okay.
But it's done, and it's very good.
You'll have to let it cool before you eat some.
Yeah, and carry it in the house. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how much of this you got and how much you'll see, but by the time it comes off the editing floor. But thank you for watching. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell so you'll know when new videos come out. And then also hit the like button. That really helps the channel out. Lets us know what content that you like, what you don't like. And it also helps YouTube to know and get our videos out there a lot more. So thank you so much. God bless you so much, and God bless America.